As we said earlier, today is World Mission Sunday, and we thought it fitting to offer you some reflections on Christian mission in light of our continuing celebration of the Year of the Laity. In 1926, Pope Pius XI instituted the observance of World Mission Sunday every third Sunday of October. It is meant to remind all the baptized of the mission that the risen Lord entrusted to us. Go into the whole world and proclaim the gospel to every creature. You might ask, but Cardinal, how will we fulfill it? Some lay people might say, we are not priests or religious. Friends, this mission of evangelizing was not given only to the bishops and priests or the ordained ministers or to people in consecrated life. All of us, the lay faithful and pastors, receive this mandate from the risen Lord by the grace of our baptism and confirmation. The Catechism teaches us that you are made sharers in particular in the priestly, prophetic, and kingly office of Christ, and have a part to play in the mission of the whole Christian people in the Church and in the world. Pope Paul VI, who will be beatified today, adds, the laity are assigned to the apostolate by the Lord Himself. While the ordained ministers exercise the public office of teaching, sanctifying, and governing in the name and authority of the risen Lord, and the consecrated men and women serve through their profession of the evangelical counsels, the laity's vocation is to illuminate and order all the temporal things with which they are closely associated, that these may always grow according to Christ and the glory of God. What do we mean by this? Friends, the lay faithful are called by the risen Lord to be heralds of His good news. In the Church, by collaborating with and assisting their pastors. In the homes, by imparting the Christian ideals to the family. At the workplaces and schools. In the community. And even in the professional fields like public service, medicine, mass media, the arts. Basically, my dear lay people, wherever you are, do not be afraid. Do not be ashamed and reluctant to profess and to live out your faith. You are in the front line of the life of the Church. Through you, the Church is present in the diverse areas of life in society. We are the Church, ordained, lay, and consecrated, in one Lord and one Father, in one body and spirit, in one faith and baptism, and if I may add to these words of St. Paul, in one mission. The Catechism says there may be diversity of ministry, but there is unity of mission. But of course, I understand the how in the question earlier. How will we fulfill this mission as lay people? St. John Paul II in Christi Fidelis Laity gives us an advice. To be able to discover the actual will of the Lord in our lives always involves the following. Please take note, my dear friends. A receptive listening to the Word of God and the Church, fervent and constant prayer, recourse to a wise and loving spiritual guide, and a faithful discernment of the gifts and talents given by God, as well as the diverse social and historic situations in which one lives. Like the ordained and the consecrated people, you, the lay people, have the same right and duty to make the good news known and accepted by all everywhere. So there, my dear friends, I pray that you would find time to discern your vocation as lay people. Formation is very important, that you may be able to play your rightful part in our common mission. I recommend that you talk to your parish priest or parish council and school chaplain or campus minister on how you can be of service to our Christian mission. The world needs bearers of the gospel like you, my dear brothers and sisters.